Homework Keeper Thursday! Last day of homework for the week. Yay! Alright, first square, you're having to find those blanks again of what's missing. A says 1,500 equals blank plus 253. So this is pretty much asking, what do you add to 253 to get 1,500? We know whatever number is going to be there is going to be pretty big because we have to add a lot to 253 to get 1,500. So how we do this is we take both of those numbers and we subtract them. So let's subtract. Can't do 0 minus 3 or 5, so I got to borrow. This 5 becomes a 4. 0 becomes a 10. Borrow again. That becomes a 9. 10 minus 3, 10, 9, 8, 7. 9 minus 5, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. 1 minus 0 is 1. So that's 1,247. And if we add that to 253, we should get 1,500. Let's see if we're right. 7 plus 3 is 10. 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus 5 is 10. 2 plus 2 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. 1 plus 0. Look at us. Brilliant. 1,247 goes there. The next square, just asking 7 times 8. That's one of those tricky ones that you gotta know. You gotta know it. 7 times 8, 56. Here's how I like to look at it too. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, the next square is saying 2001 minus a number gives us 350. So we're going to do the same thing we did with A. We're going to take those two numbers and subtract them. So 1 minus 0 is 1. 0 minus 5, can't do that. 0 minus 3, can't do that. Borrow. The 0 becomes a 10. Got to borrow again. It becomes a 9. This 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 3, 9, 8, 7, 6. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1,651. See if you can say that with a southern accent. 1,651. Last square. This one tells us what to do. 39,222 minus 28,888. So we're going to straight up solve that exactly how it's telling us. And if you notice those darn patterns of the digits here being a little bit bigger than the digits here, so we got to know what to do and subtract correctly. So I can't do 2 minus 8, so I got to go to my thousands place. This 9 becomes an 8. The 2 becomes a 12. Got to borrow again, becomes an 11. You'll see this pattern repeated. 2 becomes a 12, got to borrow again, it becomes an 11. 2 becomes a 12. Now I can subtract. 12 minus 8. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. That's 4. Look at me showing you strategies to count down and subtract. So if 12 minus 8 is 4, 11 minus 8 is 3. 11 minus 8 is 3. 8 minus 8, 0. 3 minus 2, 1. 10,334. Next question. Look at this. Looks familiar. We're estimating and circling the choices that would fit in the number range shown. So we have 1,000 to 2,000. What goes here is 1,500. So we're just going to estimate and subtract. Just kidding. Estimate, then multiply. So we're going to estimate 44 times 37. 44 is closest to 40. 37 is also closer to 40. Cover up our zeros. 4 times 4 is 16. 2 zeros there. 1,600. That goes on our number line right about here. So A is a possible answer. 66 times 12. Estimate, then multiply. 66 is closer to 70. 12 is closer to 10. Cover up my zeros. 7 times 1 is 7. 2 zeros, 700. That's not on there. It'd be over here in our number line. Too small. Next one, 83 times 47. Estimate, then multiply. 83 estimates to 80. 47 estimates to 50. We cover up our zeros. 8 times 5 is 40. And then we have to put those 2 zeros back on there. 4,000. That's too large for our number line. 51 times 23. Remember, we're estimating, then multiplying. 51 is closer to 50. 23 is closer to 20. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 zeros behind that bad boy. That equals 1,000. Hey, that's on our number line right about here. Look at us go. Next question. Word problem. Claire was baking cookies. She filled 23 bins of cookies with 27 cookies in each one. How many cookies did she bake? So this sounds a lot like the holiday season around my household of making cookies and giving them to people. So it's a real life word problem. It's one step and it's multiplication. So it's 27 times 23. We take our bins and we multiply by how many cookies are in each bin. So I'm going to show you traditionally. 7 times 3, 21. Carry my 2. 3 times 2 is 6. Plus 2 is 8. Drop down, add my placeholder, cross out what I don't need. Move into my tens place. 2 times 7 is 14. Carry my 1. 2 times 2 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. 1 plus 0 is 1. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5 plus 1 is 6. 621 cookies. There we go. Make sure you're showing your work. Next question. What is the LCM of 4 and 6? LCM. Got to know that stands for least common multiple. Are you doing your sign language with me? LCM. Woohoo! Multiple means skip count. So I'm going to skip count by 4 and 6. And I'm trying to figure out what do they have in common. The lowest number they both have in common. So let's start with 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. I'm going to stop there because I already see some similarities here. Now start with 6. 6, 12, skirt. I can stop there because look, I have a common multiple. It's 12. LCM is 12, 4 and 6. Now to our social studies. Number 1, which 3 are state-recognized tribes in the Tidewater region? So here's what you have to know for this one, friends. You have to know that one of these lives in the Piedmont. One of these live in the Piedmont. Think of Indian children shoot many arrows perfectly. This M is in the Piedmont, which represents the Monacan. So, which 3 are state-recognized tribes in the Tidewater? The Upper Mattaponi, the Chickahominy, and the Pamunkey. The Monacans in the Piedmont region.